Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about the 4 levels of trading and really how a trader develops and evolves throughout those stages of their career. Hey gang, Akil Stokes here, Chief Currency Analyst and Trading Coach over at TradeEmpowered.com, and welcome back to my Forex Weekend Review video. I apologize for missing you guys the last few weeks. If you're new, I try to put this video out each and every week, but it's been an extremely busy time of the year. Yes, trading has slowed down, but the education side of the business has really picked up as well. This is the time of year where traders start taking action. Traders start making changes. There's only about a few good trading weeks left in 2015, and it's really getting to the point where you're looking at your P&L and you're saying, oh man, great year, banking in some profits. No way we can lose this much in only a few weeks, hopefully. Or if you're on the other side of things, this is the time of year where you're looking at your P&L and you're saying, man, this has not gone the way I wanted it to, and something needs to change. So we're getting a lot of traders that are signing up for our training courses, looking to take action now while the markets are slow, and hopefully getting off to 2016 with a fresh start. And really, that was the motivation behind today's video. Typically, I look at some charts, I review how the week went, try to work in a trading lesson here and there. And if you guys want to look at results, you want to keep a tab on how Jason and I are doing, just go over to our website, www.tradeempowered.com. And each and every week, typically Saturday or Sunday, I write a little blog post called a trading recap. So if you're in the numbers and just want to follow us that way, make sure you check out that blog in each and every week. But in today's video, I decided to take some time out and really talk about the 4 levels that a trader goes through, and really how their trading style will develop throughout those 4 levels. So let's bring some screenshots up and I'll walk you guys through it. So if you've been with me for any time, you've probably heard me talk about these stages of trading before, especially if you've attended any of our live events such as the Technical Trader Workshop or last year's Vision Week. But think of this as a refresher because, again, it's that time of the year where the focus needs to be shifting from actually trading the markets into some type of continued education. How can I get better? How can I improve? Even myself, I always go back during the holiday season, check out my old training course videos and see if there's anything different I can pick up or anything I can learn that I can help improve my trading for the upcoming year. But the 4 stages of trading go as follow. It's the unconscious incompetence stage. Then there's conscious incompetence. Following that is going to be conscious competence. There we go. Excuse me. And then lastly is the unconscious competence stage. Now, we're going to walk through these one by one because I know there's a lot of incompetences and unconsciousnesses in there. And if you're anything like me, your brain probably ran away from your body. But the first stage is the unconscious incompetence stage. And this is really you don't know what you don't know. Typically, this is the stage where traders are brand new to the market. They've heard about it on the internet, TV, from a friend. They go find a free trading platform, an MT4 or a tradingview.com, and they just go around and play with the markets. Maybe they start up a demo account, throw some money at it, close your eyes, you sell the euro dollar, and you make some money. Again, really, you have no idea what you're doing. You're drawing lines, you're adding indicators, but it's fun. You're getting that rush. You feel like you're doing something. Now, unfortunately, at the same stage, many traders will have that demo account success and be like, oh man, this is easy. No wonder all these guys on the internet are saying we can make, millions of dollars in a few years with a $10,000 account or a $5,000 account. You go, you take some money out, you start your first real trading account, and you find out it's not as easy as you think. Again, because you really don't know anything. I like making the comparison to a little kid. My little guy just turned 1, so he's crawling around everywhere. He has no care in the world. He doesn't know what's dangerous. He doesn't know what's safe. He's just, he's just roaming and exploring. Well, if you have kids, like mine, he likes to find the electrical outlets. And let's pretend you didn't have one of the safeties on there. Well, he's going to try and reach in there because it looks fun. Again, he has no idea that it's dangerous, but he's going to reach into that electrical outlet. And if he does, it's going to be a bad result. And trading is the same way. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know that what you're doing is harmful until you do it, and you end up blowing that account, or at least losing some amount of money that it hurts. Now, typically after this stage, after you've experienced some type of pain, you move on to the next stage, which is the conscious incompetent stage. This is when you're now aware that the Forex market and any market is not as simple as just closing my eyes and throwing money at a trade. It's not as simple as just going on Forex Factory's trading forum and listening to the pip zombie, following their ideas. You start to realize this thing does take work. I do need some type of structure in my approach to the market. I need some type of trading plan. I need some type of strategy, something I can follow day in and day out that's going to separate this from just being gambling. Typically, this is where a lot of traders are at by the time they find my video. They've done the free stuff out there and it hasn't worked. And they're starting to get a little more serious about it, saying, okay, Akil, I realize that it's not as simple as just trading. I've got to approach this, again, like a business. Treat your trading like a business. And it's a scary thing, guys. It's a scary thing. You've had all these dreams and hopes of making millions of dollars, and it's starting to become more realistic. I know with me personally, I came from the stock market. When I first heard about Forex, I thought that I can do something as simple as make 25 pips a day, trade 4 days a week, make 100 pips a week, 400 pips a month, and just consistently do that. And I would turn my $5,000 account into $1 million account in about 5 years. And, when it hit me that wasn't necessarily the case, it really hurt. I understood that it's going to take work. And usually at this part again is when traders start investing in their education. They take a training course, they find a mentor, a coach, someone that can help them out, someone that can get them to that next level where they actually have structure and some sort of discipline in their trading. And that's when they enter that next stage, which is going to be the conscious incompetent stage. This is when you have your trading plan. You have your strategy. Hopefully it's been back tested and it has a positive expectancy. It's something that is testable, verifiable, and repeatable. However, it's a constant effort day in and day out to follow your rules and stick to that plan. It's like pulling teeth. It's extremely hard, and you're wasting, or maybe not wasting, but you're using a lot of energy just to execute that simple plan. Typically traders at this stage, they've done back testing, they've done everything right up to this point, but they're not seeing the results that they need or results that they want to. And they're starting to scratch their head and try to figure out what is wrong. What is stopping me from being part of that 10% of traders that really survive these markets. And it's typically a psychological thing. It's typically something with discipline. Sometimes it's a little bit of a filter in their strategy, but usually it's discipline. It's in that space between your ears that's stopping you from your success. You're stopping yourself. Again, me personally, when I hit a point in my trading where I was struggling, I had to look in the mirror after retesting my plan and doing all my back testing over again. I had to look in the mirror and say, hey, you know what, Akil? It's you. There's no one else to blame. It's not the market's fault. It's not the news fault. It's not the weather. It's not the strategy's fault. It's me. And you got to take responsibility and do something about that. And I buckled down and really worked on me and was able to make that jump. And the jump I'm talking about is to the final stage. That's going to be your unconscious competent stage. This is where you're fully committed to yourself, your plan. You've seen all of the results that come with being a disciplined and consistently profitable trader. And it's really easy, for you guys that have joined me in the live room. When you guys see me come into the market every day and I'm going through my top-down analysis, and I'm saying, okay, a Fibonacci here, that there, boom, sell order there, and you're wondering, man, how did this guy do it so quick? How is he so confident? Again, I have that full belief. It's gotten to the point where it's not a struggle. I know exactly what my plan is. I know exactly what I'm looking for in the market. I know exactly what type of entries I can take. I know exactly what type of entries or opportunities I need to stay away from. And it's really just waiting for the market to give me what I want. It's kind of like, an NFL quarterback that has all the time in the world in the pocket, right? When you're just sitting back there, eventually something's going to come open and, you're just waiting for that receiver to break open, and you're throwing him the ball and hopefully you're getting a touchdown out of it. And that's the stage that everyone should strive to get to, this unconscious competent stage where basically you're working on autopilot. Now, those are the 4 stages of trading. Before I leave you guys, I want to talk about the different ways a trader evolves during those stages. Most of the traders I work with, when they're in those beginning stages, talking about the unconscious incompetence and conscious incompetence stages, really they have no discipline and very loose rules, if they have rules at all. Again, ask yourself this: for you guys that are in that stage, do you have rules? Do you have a trading plan with specific rules on where you should enter, what type of trades you should take, where stops go, where targets go? If not, you're not going to make it to those next stages. You need to develop that. So typically the trader in these first 2 stages have really loose rules and really no discipline. Again, they think they can do whatever they want. After making that jump and realizing that it does take work, what I try to do with traders, what I encourage traders to do, it's up to them at the end of the day, is I encourage them to be as disciplined as possible. Develop strict, unbreakable rules that are very, very, very conservative, meaning that you need everything to line up on the table for you to take a trade. If it misses one of your rules by the slimmest of margins, guess what? Can't take it. It's going to be a bad trade. I believe that you got to have that strict discipline, no room for that gray area, if you want to build that habit of following your rules and being disciplined and knowing what you need to look for in the markets. Now, after a trader has mastered that, after a trader has achieved that discipline, they follow the rules, they go to that conscious, unconscious competence stage of their trading where they're running on autopilot. What you see then is a trader go back to having looser rules. Typically, after you learn, there's about a 2-year learning curve for you to really learn trading. It's like driving a car. It's one thing to drive a car and practice in a parking lot and pass your driver's test, but you really don't know all the ins and outs of driving until you get there on the road and you're doing it over and over again. And typically that takes a few years for a trader to do after they've reached that unconscious competence stage. And once you reach that stage, your rules start to get looser, meaning that you're still very, very disciplined. But because you've had so many reps in the market, because you spent so many hours on the charts, you start to notice trends. You start to notice patterns that the market gives you that you may not be able to have clearly defined rules for, but you know it when you see it. You know exactly what it is when you see it. You know exactly how the market tends to react when you see it, and you can trade those opportunities. And for you guys that are in our syndicate program, that's exactly what I showed you this week with the pound dollar trade. I think I put it on TradingView as well. I didn't explain it too good on there because it was hard, but I showed you guys in the syndicate video this week. So that's what I want to give you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a little bit different. Let me know what you think. I didn't do any charts this week. Usually when I do that, I get yelled at because a lot of you just want to see trading ideas and blindly follow me. But I'm really trying to work on, how can I say this? I'm really trying to work on isolating who I want to work with. I get lots and lots of positive feedback on my YouTube videos, but I also get my fair share of negative feedback, and I really want to eliminate those people. I want those people watching this video and saying, oh, this guy's a waste of time, let me go somewhere else. And I really want to focus my attention on you guys that are here to learn, that are understand that it's, I can show you anything on a price chart. I can give you a strategy, but it's not going to make you a good trader. That really becoming a good trader takes discipline, takes really working on that psychology. Those are the people I want to work with. So let me know what you thought of this video. And I'll see if I'll do something like this in the future or not. But until next time, guys, plan your trade your plan. If you like this type of stuff, also check out my buddy Charles's YouTube page. It's called Struggling Trader. He's got a lot of very entry-level videos about trading versus investing, what's a pip for you guys that are brand new. And of course, if you want to recap on how we're doing in our syndicate program, up 70%, go check out my blog post this weekend on www.tradeempower.com. As each and every week, I kind of write a recap of what we're doing, of what we've done in the market, and what I'm looking forward to. So until then, plan your trade your plan. You guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you when I see you.